So we have Tom Cruise on the line, big star. We don't want to keep him waiting. On TikTok, there is a battling Tom Cruises. Okay, so you have Tom Cruise deepfake, which looks incredible. You know, look at this. I thought at first I was like, oh my god, Tom Cruise is on TikTok.
It's the real thing. I mean, it's all the real thing.
He's so good.
Wait, so what is this?
Exactly.
That's not him?
No. They're all...
What's up, TikTok? You guys cool if I play some sports? I love it.
It's so good.
More for the audio experience. As much as the momentum. Hey, listen up, sports and TikTok fans. If you like what you're seeing, just wait till what's coming next.
That is so fucking good. I love this shit. You know? So the guy is like...
It's a little embarrassing, you know, it reminds me, I was once in Russia, I ran into Gorbachev. He said, you know, Mr. Movie Star, are you nervous? I said, no, Mr. Gorbachev, I'm not nervous. He goes, well, remember how much a polar bear weighs? I said, polar bear? He said, enough to break the ice. It's the last time I've ever seen Macau Gorbachev.
So this is deep Tom Cruise on TikTok. He doesn't have a lot of videos, only 4, but he's making waves. These all have millions of views.
Magic.
You know.
So how is it made?
It's just a super good deep fake. So the guy,
the guy's shooting the video, you think?
yeah, he shoots the video. Does a super good Tom Cruise impersonation, and then he renders it with this really good deep fake technology.
That's amazing.
But it's getting so good. Like you used to see.
I would have thought that it was him.
At first, I really did. I was like, oh, what the hell's going on here? But at first with the deepfakes, you used to see like weird rendering shit.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like in the Matrix, how their faces like daring off. No, this one is perfection.
Treat myself. And it's good because discipline... Oh. Oh my God. I think there's bubblegum inside this. That's incredible. How come nobody ever told me there's bubblegum? Incredible. Oh, yeah.
It's just the dumbest shit, too. I love that. So that's deep fake Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Now, this is where the friction comes in. There's California Tom Cruise on TikTok. Okay? And he's the original Tom Cruise. He doesn't use deepfake technology. Oh, well, that's contested. Now, this is California Tom Cruise. There's no technology here. This is the good old-fashioned way, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. If you don't do it, you're fired. Understood. I don't.
So this is
ever
California
again.
Tom Cruise.
Ever. If you don't do it, you're fired. Understood.
Let me go to his page
I don't
here.
ever want to.
Yeah, let's see some of his hits.
I wonder why he's got California in his name. That's so funny.
You know, the other Tom Cruise is getting a lot more views. So, like, this guy's the original one, but he's getting kind of left behind. You know? But this, again, California Tom Cruise. Here he is outside. People are going crazy to meet him. No. Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that yet. You know, people are, they're swarming him, right? He's a celebrity out there, but... This one seems to be stuck in the Top Gun era.
Hey, San Diegans, the USS Midway is back open. Come on down.
Is this just an ad? Did you just get him an ad for that?
The USS
Interesting.
Midway is back open.
That's pretty cool. I've been to the Midway.
Ava, Maverick here. Happy belated birthday. Also,
Wait, he's just doing cameos?
Cameos?
Tom Cruise is falling on hard times.
He's so invested in this Top Gun character. He's got the cars. He's got the motorcycle.
Whoa.
He goes all in.
Valentine's Day's around the corner. If you want to
Bro, you really using that song and everything? Okay, God bless. So this is, once again, California Tom Cruise, who we have on the phone right now. The legendary actor himself.
Should I bring him in?
Bring him in. Let's see. What I want to know is, how does he feel about deepfake Tom Cruise, who's coming in on his territory and kind of stealing his game here with technology? He wasn't born with the good looks. Like
These are my groupies. These are my.
I feel like he could step up the content a little bit. California Tom Cruise?
Oh, you're sideways for some reason.
Oh, you're sideways.
I'm inverted. Here you go.
Wow, what an honor. First of all, let me say, sir, huge fan.
Well, thank you.
And I'm so glad that you're here with us. How are you doing, Tom Cruise?
Doing great. Feeling young, you know?
Absolutely. You look fantastic. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, let me ask you. You've been in the game for a while. You're crushing it. California Tom Cruise, you know. All of a sudden, you've got this guy coming in.
Is the other guy from the East Coast?
Do you
have like a coastal beat?
Right. Well, let me ask you, do you know, who is this deep fake Tom Cruise who's coming in and kind of stepping on your game a little bit?
Let me tell you, I'm so annoying about that guy. He's just finding out there's gum and blow pops.
Right. Right.
And the creator, he says it takes hours and hours to make this happen. You know what takes hours and hours? Being me.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
Well, honestly, nobody can outtake California Tom Cruise. That's what I say. Pretty confident about that.
Yeah, it seems to be like, you know what they say, you've heard of this phenomenon where people dress up as soldiers, but they were never served? It's like stolen valor. Do you feel like maybe he's doing stolen valor a little bit?
Imposters, right?
Yeah, he's an imposter.
No, as long as I think you recognize and you have the gratitude for the people in the service, I do respect these people, actually. As long as you don't, make a fool of yourself in the uniform.
Right, sure.
Very important.
Have you met deepfake Tom Cruise? I wonder, like, what do we know? Do you know where he lives? Like, what can we do about him?
I believe he's an LA guy.
Okay.
LA area. Yeah.
Ooh, you're California Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's on your own home turf.
Yeah,
we
he's
got to
coming on
squash
my
this
turf.
beef.
He's coming into my danger zone. That's what I said.
Right. Of course.
Now,
Man,
I'm ready. I was born ready. On 4th of July, actually.
Is there any other Tom Cruises out there that we should know about? Like, feeling some kind of battle royale, maybe we could put you all into a free-for-all type of situation. It's just let the best man win.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as he does his stunts, I'm good.
Right. He probably doesn't. I mean, what is his stunts? Eating a lollipop? You know what I mean?
Right? Magic tricks?
Right. Exactly. That's not a stunt. California Tom Cruise. Have you met well, I don't want to say the real Tom Cruise because I don't want to necessarily...
All Tom Cruises are valid.
Right. I don't want to necessarily demean the honorable work you do.
Maybe the first edition Tom Cruise.
First edition? Yeah. Have you met the first edition Tom Cruise?
No, I have not.
Really?
Coward. Do you think he's avoiding you, maybe?
It's probably
He's
too
intimidated, yeah.
I think he's too busy, you know?
Oh, he's too busy
He's
you?
focusing right now, Top Gun Maverick, the release, in a few months, maybe flying to space.
Right, I heard about that. He's flying to space.
Yeah.
Does that mean he
Well, I think he's probably intimidated to see his younger self looking kind of just... I feel like you're probably a little taller, a little better looking. You know what I mean? It's probably intimidating for him to see you.
Who knows? I'm dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous, right.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe it will happen one day.
I hope so. I'd love to see you guys
It's been
do
a
it.
fun journey, putting a smile on people's faces and just bringing back that nostalgia from the 80s, so far, I'm focusing on Top Gun, but I think I'll
Time to
I'll
branch
touch
out a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this your full-time job?
It is my full-time job.
That's
Wow.
what's up. So where do
Yeah.
you, is it usually, is it like a cameo thing? By the way, shout out to you have a cameo, right? I want to shout people out there.
Actually, I do not have a cameo.
Oh,
People
well.
contact me directly, yeah, either on TikTok, which is California Tom Cruise. So they contact me in DMs and emails, and I'm just doing it like old style.
Oh, are you avoiding cameo to avoid the commission?
No, believe it or not, they made it a mission impossible to get on.
Really? They won't let you, your ass? That is
I
outrageous.
have no idea why. Yeah.
Interesting.
You know what?
Do they not allow impersonators?
Yeah, do they not allow impersonators? Is that what it is?
No, they do. Yeah, there's...
What is going on? This is an outrage that we must.
Do you think?
I know
Yeah.
people at Cameo. I'm going to get you on
Do you think
Cameo.
first edition Tom Cruise is a part owner of Cameo, and he's putting a block on it somehow?
That
Could
might
be.
be. It might be.
There
He
actually
could
is
be the
a
owner of deepfake.
Would that be, oh, we didn't, well, we got to make yo, if deepfake gets on before you, I'm not going to be okay with that. I know people at Cameo, California Tom Cruise, we're going to get you on there, okay?
Appreciate that. Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
just going to want us like a 10% commission. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
all
fine.
you.
Do you
It's
need
all
to... You know what I can get for you? The Blue Angels to fly above your house. That's what I
Oh,
can...
yes.
hell yeah.
The most coveted of all Tom Cruise memorabilia.
Well, I got to say, I love your show.
Oh, you do? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, thank
I
you.
appreciate that. So when did you find out that you had a knack for being Tom Cruise? I'm curious how this whole thing came together.
Well, actually, from a little backstory, like speaking about my past, I moved from Montreal to LA about 11 years ago. And I went to UCLA, and on campus, I heard every day, "You look like the kid in Risky Business." I'm like, okay, interesting. What could I do with this? I'm in LA, I'm studying architecture, which is completely different of entertainment. But, it's, I wanted to build that foundation here in the States, and I couldn't, necessarily just get in architecture just like that. So started street performing as Maverick, and it worked well. Hollywood Boulevard. I did almost 4 years on the Boulevard.
You served in the trenches, my friend.
Yeah, well,
Front line.
Clean, polite, and smelling good. It works.
Yeah, I miss all those marks.
Can you
Yeah.
like just say something like not funny at all and then do the laugh? I just love
Oh, see, that's something Deep does.
the psychotic,
Really good.
like, Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
laugh.
he does pretty good. Yeah, that's right. Let me see.
Just say, for example, just
Cryptocurrency is devastating to the environment.
Yeah.
That
What,
is
what do you
kinda funny,
think?
though.
What do you think about NFTs and cryptocurrencies?
Well, this is classified.
It's
I could tell you.
classified, Ela.
It's
I'd have to
classified.
kill.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How is dating while you're do you show up on a date? Like, how do you dress to a date?
I woke up like this. I do this daily. I go everywhere dressed like this.
So, do dates find it odd that you're like kind of in character, or I mean, just curious, or do women find it interesting, or maybe they just like Tom Cruise? You know what I mean? Like, you're clearly a very handsome guy. Do they want?
I think there's a fantasy of like, yeah, I think people they miss their chance with Tom, and they're like,
Right.
Oh my
well, he's
god.
back.
So you think
Younger
it
than
helps? So you think you're getting more tail as a result of your occupation?
Good thing.
Wow.
Like a meg on my tail, literally.
Right. What?
A meg on my tail.
Right.
You gotta rewatch Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
haven't
been,
break.
Now,
it's been a
honestly,
minute.
all Tom Cruise's lines fits, and I could converse just using his lines from every.
Right. Sure.
It's insane.
Do you have any thoughts on the infamous volleyball scene where a lot of people say that Top Gun was a whole kind of not parable? What's the word? It's like the whole thing was an extended metaphor for being gay. Do we have any thoughts
The
on that?
homoerotic
Yeah, there's a homoeroticism.
undertones
Right.
of Top Gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't tell you about that.
Right. No comment on that one. Yeah. No comment.
That scene is wild, though.
Has a girl ever slept with you just because they're like, do they ask you to be in character, Tom Cruise? Has that ever happened to you during a sexual encounter?
No, never happened to me. I'm able to be myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Otherwise, I would be the Canadian psycho.
Right. I didn't get. Yeah. I think
No,
you're
that's
indeed.
all right. With me, without me. With me.
Well, here's what I'm gonna pledge to you today, California Tom Cruise. First of all, I'm gonna get you on Patreon because you deserve it. I mean, not Patreon, Cameo. Fuck Patreon. Unless you want to be on Patreon, I could probably help, but you don't need my help.
Cameo would help.
Yeah, Cameo will help. That's first. Second of all, I am pledging. Not only do that, I'm going to assassinate the real Tom Cruise so that you can take his place. I'm going to be taking him out as well as deepfake Tom Cruise. So there'll only be one.
He doesn't seem as enthusiastic about that.
There can only be
second
one.
idea.
And then hopefully you could just slide into his place and nobody will even know. I'm advocating for you, basically, as best as I can.
Well, I appreciate the support. You know, I do have a career because of the real Tom Cruise. So.
Right. Okay. It seems you don't want him dead. Rather, you're just a supporter and an admirer of his. Right.
I am. Yeah. Just a normal fan.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a normal fan.
Right. Seems okay.
I saw someone ask, would you get on OnlyFans?
Oh, OnlyFans?
No, I haven't gotten on that either.
Do you know what OnlyFans is?
Probably a lot of potential there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it goes a little beyond my expertise.
Yeah. Right. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
I keep my eyes wide shut for that one.
Right. Oh, we love it.
Wow.
All right. Well, I am going to get you on Cameo. You mark my words, Mr. Cruz.
Appreciate it very much.
All right. Well, we're going to keep an eye out for deep. So we want to execute deep Tom Cruise, but we want to keep real Tom Cruise alive, right? One hit only.
One hit.
Okay, one hit. One
Crash
shot.
burn.
One shot. All righty. Tom
Now,
Cruise.
honestly, you know, he brings publicity. A lot of people thought I was him. People thought I was a deep fake. So, good or bad publicity.
As long as people are talking about
Hey,
Tom Cruise, man.
Yeah, Tom Cruise
Exactly.
is good for business.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. He's probably going to be close to retiring soon. We just looked it up. He's 58. Does that scare you?
58. Yeah. No, it doesn't scare me.
Doesn't scare you.
No, he's
Tom Cruise is not scared of anything.
He's a Tom capsule. I was gonna say time capsule.
Yeah,
but
I
he's more
mean,
of a
if he
Tom capsule.
retires, you're still. I wonder if that even puts you.
I might just run a little faster than him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to see you in space, bro. I want to send your ass into space. You deserve it.
Well, you know, I'm on the phone night and day with NASA.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. Doing some risky business, I swear.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All righty. California Tom Cruise on TikTok and soon to be on Cameo. Mark my words. Thank you for calling in. You're doing God's work. You're doing a really important work out there, and we love having you on.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Appreciate it.
you. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tom.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, man. That was great. We got the real Tom. I mean, fantastic. He didn't seem. I guess maybe he didn't appreciate the insinuations that I would kill Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I think understandably.
Right. Well, I'm not going to kill Tom Cruise.
Right.
He would fuck me up if I tried to do anything. If I send an assassin to kill Tom Cruise, he would get him to flip.
Right. Because he does all his own.
He
does all of his own stunts.
Persuasive, bro. He'll flip him out.
Tom Cruise could definitely kick your ass, Ethan.
Of course. What do you? What? I'm not debating.
I'm
that.
agreeing with you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to message Cameo right now. It's an abomination that the man can't be doing Cameo.
Yeah. What is that
Pretty
about?
weird. I don't know why.
There's another Tom Cruise on Cameo.
Oh,
The real Tom Cruise?
Wait.
No, his name is not Tom Cruise on Cameo. I sent the
Really?
link before, yeah.
What
Then
the
why-
hell?
So I wonder if they're just thinking, yo, this market's a little full.
It's a
right
little
now.
saturated.
A little
So
saturated.
why should it matter?
It shouldn't matter to them. I think this guy is he good? Maybe this other not Tom Cruise character.
Not as good as California Tom Cruise.
That's what I figure. How could you be better than California?
Let's
The man
bump,
is
let's
fully
bump
committed.
him. Let's
Yeah.
bump not Tom Cruise. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
Kick him off Cameo and get California in there.
Well, I apologize if I apologize to California Tom Cruise and my comments were uncouth. You know, I just remember watching that movie One, where he had to kill all the replicas of himself to become the true one. And so I figured, you know, all these Tom Cruise out the world, there's just a crowded space. You remember that movie with Jet Li?
I was about to say the Jet Li movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were referencing a Tom Cruise movie at first. I was like, what the fuck is that?
No, there's too many Tom Cruises in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The world is not wide enough for so many Tom Cruises. Right.
So true. So true.
We want our freedom for the world.
But no, I'm calling off my assassination attempts on all other Tom Cruises.